The High Court of Australia has just had a landmark ruling which overturns a long-standing position at law that indefinite detention is lawful. Now, what is indefinite detention? Well, indefinite detention is the situation where, unfortunately, a lot of people find themselves where they cannot lawfully become members of the Australian community. They can't lawfully be returned to the country from which they came from. And so they're stuck. They're stuck in this weird situation where they can't move forward, they can't move back. Now, the High Court, in a decision called Al-Kateb some years ago, about 20 years ago, ruled that that was lawful. There would be no illegality caused by people being put in this particular situation. In a reserve decision, which means the actual decision itself hasn't been delivered, the High Court has confirmed that by a majority, which means that this is the new law, that doctrine has now been overturned. This is enormous. Australia's position of indefinite detention is one that has been largely condemned by most of the world, and understandably so. It's something that, while it was lawful, I certainly didn't agree with, and I thought it was pretty abysmal, and I'm very happy to hear that that's no longer the law. Now, what this means is there's going to be some people who will now have probably a pathway to becoming Australians. It means that there may have to be changes made to the way that we treat detention centers and the way we treat people in those circumstances. But this is a good thing, because in my personal capacity as an advocate, I've represented many people who are in these horrible situations with no way out. And that's so far from just, that decisions like this really make me happy and proud that the legal system is changing in accordance with the dictates of the world and of modern ethical values. Follow me for more legal TikTok.